G'day viewers, about 2 o'clock on the 4th of December. Just before Christmas, eh? Gee, where's that last 12 months go? Anyway, I've finally got my act together around here. Cleaned the place up ready for the fire season, although I hope I don't get a fire. This trip I'm heading east towards Norseman. Just before Norseman I think I'll head south. There's a Bremer Range and a couple of national parks down that way towards Esperance. I'll go and check them out and then head up to Norseman. Who knows, after that I might follow a wood line somewhere. We'll see where that takes me. Anyway, stay tuned and I'll see you somewhere out there off the Aussie Tar. Just about him dwelling up. Down towards Quindanning now. Looks like they're building a bridge for the conveyor for the bauxite mine out this way. A thriving metropolis of Quindanning. Good little pub here. Caballing. Museum over there. Wickerpen. I think there's a fire hereabouts recently, or it might be still going. There's a fair bit of smoke around. Pulled up an old gravel pit just to the east of Wickerpen. There's a few old bottles and stuff lying around here. No name bottle. Any of them around, that's for sure. What's that I was buying there? Batman swizzle stick. Wow. Got something written on here. Bacardi, the world's greatest rum. There you go. Little bottle over there sticking his neck out. I'll try and get there without breaking my neck. There you go, looks like a Johnny Walker bottle. Got water in it. It's got nothing written on the bottom, just a couple of numbers. 8149. There you go, must have had a label on it once upon a time. So this other bottle sticking its head out. Kirk's mixer, still got the label on it. Like a brand newbie. Return for deposit. There you go. And yet another bottle sticks its neck out. Over here. Oh, bit of a label on that one too. Was a safflower oil. There you go. Can't remember seeing one of them before. Must have been using horses when they built this road back in the day. This is a beaut sunset with all that smoke around. Getting a bit late, but it looks like a bottle grove over there. Oh, bottle cemetery. We'll go and have a look. Looks like somebody's had a bit of a scratch around here. Old sauce bottle. Looks like a cottage cool drink bottle. Yeah. Bit hard to see from here, but the full moon's sneaking up through the scrub over there. See a bit of yellow. You just make it out through the bush there. This is my old camera, it's not too good at focusing on stuff like that. There's the camp for the night. I had to get myself a spray. Thought I might get away from the mozzies out here, but there's still plenty around. Must have been a lot of water hereabouts earlier on. Interesting little tree. Got a jawbone off something with a tooth out the front, like that. Not sure what that is. Amazing. Looks like we're getting close to Kulin, where they have country race meeting every year. Downtown Kulin. called the Tin Horse Highway. And it leads out to the racetrack. These 10 horses line the road all the way to the racetrack. Quite a sight to see. This is Gillikin Rock to the east of Kulin and Gillikin Lake. Which is right on the edge of the Kulin racetrack. There's a work of art there. Used to use things like that to lift bales of wool onto the wagons. Bit of harvesting going on out there. Just the east of Kulin. Making a bit of dust, a bit of wind around this morning. An old shearing shed. Every farm had a shearing shed, but not many of them are used these days. They're falling into rack and ruin, unfortunately. Be nice to live in one, I reckon. Gillikin Lake and Gillikin Rock in the background.
Albany, how's the market looking, Charles?
Garran Hill up ahead. Pretty big hill by the look of it. A lot of salt around these parts. This is just to the east of Hyden at Wave Rock. I put a rock wall around this top of this rock to guide the water down into that dam. Checkered grain fields. It's east. It's the road I'm heading out on. You can see that rock wall around the top there now, and down below is the wave in the rock, formed by wind and water erosion. Not too many people out and about today up on the rock. This is part of the vermin-proof fence that runs from about Starvation Boat Harbour down on the south coast, WA, northwest. Some wonderful people out there go around fixing fences for the cockies after fires, or help them fix them at least. Just about at the eastern end of the wheat belt. Must be a toothbrush grevillea. Would have been hard work trying to make a living out here. Looks like somebody didn't take too kindly to whatever their fry pan did. I believe this is the old Maggie nickel mine, run by Poseidon. Looks like she's all closed up now. Like a big sinkhole. Up ahead is Lake Johnston. That's the one you can see on the aerial footage. Like a native hibiscus. Pretty flowers. The newer ones have got red inside them. Waterfall of quartz. Quite narrow, this bit of rock. Thought it was a big hill, but you get up the top, there's a drop on the other side. Nice little hidey hole there for the animals. There's Lake Johnston. Quite a big lake. Very colourful around here. Bit of breakaway country on the edge of the lake. Quite a big lake. A few camel pads coming up the track. See some manure back there. Have a look at the toes, they're heading north. I wonder if anybody found anything. A few diggings around the place here. old shaft's collapsed. Another one down yonder. These little piles around the place. I'm camped just down the hill here. And I've come up this bit of a rise to see what it looks like out here. Wow. That's Lake Johnston out here. Little birdie, pruning. But this Lake Johnston is pretty much 300 degrees around me. That's looking west, obviously, because the sun's going down there. And out here is Lake Johnston as well. That's to the east. That's a little native willow tree there with the yellow seeds. Down this way is where I'm going to head tomorrow, through the Bremer Range. Oh, there's me view for the night. Out over Lake Johnston. Not bad even if I do say so myself.